In a small village in India, there lived a young man named Raj. Raj was known for two things: his charming smile and his tendency to get into trouble. But trouble always seemed to find him, like a mosquito buzzing around your ear when you're trying to sleep. One day, his parents decided it was time to get him married. They were tired of his endless mischief and thought a wife would calm him down. Now, in a nearby town, there were two sisters, identical twins named Meena and Sheena. They were so alike that even their own parents sometimes got confused. The villagers would joke, "If you marry one, you might accidentally take the other home." Meena was the elder by a mere 5 minutes, and she was the serious, responsible type. Sheena, on the other hand, was a free spirit, always laughing, always up to something. Raj's parents arranged for him to meet Meena, the responsible sister. They thought she'd be perfect to keep Raj in line. So, with a heavy sigh and a quick prayer, Raj was sent off to meet his potential bride. The day of the meeting arrived, and Raj, dressed in his best kurta, arrived at the twins' house. Meena was supposed to come and serve tea, but as fate would have it, Sheena, the playful one, decided to have some fun. "Let me handle this," Sheena whispered to Meena, and before Meena could protest, Sheena grabbed the tray of tea and entered the room where Raj was waiting. Raj looked up, and his heart did a little somersault. Sheena flashed him a smile so bright, it could have powered the entire village for a week. Raj was instantly smitten. He thought, "If this is Meena, I am the luckiest man alive." Sheena, on the other hand, was thoroughly enjoying herself. She kept giggling at Raj's awkward attempts to impress her, while Meena watched from behind the curtains, her arms crossed, shaking her head. After some time, Sheena came back to the kitchen and winked at her sister. "Your turn," she said, handing over the tray. When Meena entered the room, Raj was confused. "Wait. Did you just change your sari?" he asked, squinting at her. Meena gave him a polite smile, trying her best to ignore the chaos her sister had just created. Raj, still smitten but slightly puzzled, thought maybe he was just nervous and his mind was playing tricks on him. Soon enough, the families agreed that Raj and Meena should get married. Raj was thrilled, still thinking about the cheerful, playful girl he had met. He was convinced that Meena was the one who had laughed at all his bad jokes. Little did he know that girl was actually Sheena. The wedding preparations began in full swing. The village was buzzing with excitement, the sound of drums and laughter filling the air. Raj's friends teased him mercilessly. "So, you finally found someone who can tolerate you, huh?" Raj just grinned like a man who had won the lottery. The wedding day arrived. The entire village gathered at the temple, decorated with marigold garlands and twinkling lights. Raj stood at the altar, looking dashing and excited. Meanwhile, in the bride's house, the twins were getting ready. But there was a tiny problem. Sheena, being the prankster she was, thought it would be hilarious to wear the same bridal outfit as Meena, just to confuse Raj one last time. As the wedding music started, both sisters walked out, dressed identically. The crowd gasped in confusion. "What's happening?" whispered the guests. Raj's eyes widened. "Wait, why are there two of them?" he muttered to himself. But before he could figure it out, Sheena, with a playful smile, walked up to the altar and stood beside him. The priest began the ceremony, chanting mantras, while Raj kept sneaking confused glances at his bride. Sheena winked at him and Raj thought, "Wow, she's just as fun as when I first met her." Little did he know he was marrying the wrong twin. By the time the ceremony ended and the vows were exchanged, Raj was officially married to Sheena. The families were too busy celebrating to notice the mix-up. Sheena was having the time of her life, while poor Meena was standing in the corner, completely flustered. It wasn't until the next morning after the wedding night that Raj realized something was off. As he woke up and turned to his new wife, he saw her looking at him with a mischievous grin. "Good morning, husband," she said with a laugh. Raj's heart sank. "Wait. You're not Meena," he exclaimed, sitting up in bed. "Nope," Sheena said, laughing so hard she almost fell off the bed. "Surprise. You married the wrong twin." Raj was speechless. He rushed to find his parents, who were sitting outside enjoying their morning tea. "I married the wrong girl," he shouted. The villagers who were passing by heard this and burst into laughter. Word spread like wildfire. The entire village was in on the joke now. Mina was furious with her sister. "How could you do this?" she demanded. But Sheena just shrugged. "I did you a favor. Now you don't have to marry someone who talks non-stop about his yams and goats." Raj, however, was surprisingly calm. After the initial shock wore off, he realized he had actually fallen for Sheena's cheerful spirit. She was the one who had made him laugh, the one who brought joy to every room she entered. And so, after a lot of confusion, laughter, and a bit of chaos, Raj decided to accept his fate. "Well, I suppose if I had to marry one twin, it might as well be the one who makes me laugh," Raj said with a grin. The villagers cheered, and even Meena couldn't help but smile. However, things didn't end there. Life with Sheena was anything but ordinary. One day, as Raj was plowing his field, Sheena showed up dressed as a farmer, complete with a fake mustache. "I heard you need help with your yams," she announced, trying to imitate Raj's voice. The workers burst out laughing, and even Raj had to admit, it was the best harvest day he'd ever had. On another occasion, when the village held a cooking competition, Sheena secretly entered Raj's dish but added so much chili that the judges were sweating buckets. "Congratulations, you've invented the hottest curry in the village," she teased. Raj could only shake his head. Despite all her pranks, Sheena's love for Raj was genuine. She would stay up late helping him plan for his farm, even if her advice usually included ridiculous ideas like, teach the goats to dance to attract tourists. Meanwhile, Meena found her own happy ending. A year after the infamous wedding, she met a quiet scholar who appreciated her calm nature. They married in a peaceful ceremony without any twin-switching hijinks. As for Raj and Sheena, their life together was filled with laughter, surprises, and the occasional practical joke. They became the most famous couple in the village, known not just for their love story but for the endless mischief they brought to everyone around them. Whenever villagers asked Raj if he regretted marrying the wrong twin, he would smile and say, "I didn't marry the wrong one. I just married the one who was right for me in her own crazy way."